Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Paulsboro High School, home of the Red Raiders, who are versing your very own West Deptford Eagles. Hoping to see good varsity and JV matches tonight. Unfortunately, we are not joined by Coach Morell, but we're going to make it work anyways. Starting off JV with only 6 matches tonight. I mean, very few as we've seen in a couple of the other matches. Starting off at 106 with Talon Terranoni versus Devin Horton. Now, Talon, one of our smaller wrestlers, but still very athletic, very strong, and very flexible. And we've seen him have a couple good nights wrestling as he goes for a quick single leg right there. Devin doing a good job fighting it off with a whizzer. Talon needs to bring it up and get a trip in there, try to lead him back. Still doing a good job by Devin defending that. Needs to whizzer down hard, sprawl down. Talon seems like he might get the 2 right here if he can bring Devin down to the mat. Still trying to fight that. Switching to a double. Very well done by Talon. Getting his 2 points. Needs to stay hips to hips to get a cradle in, which is what he looks like he wants to go in for. Devin trying to go for a stand-up. Brings us out of the mat. We also have 3 repeats from the Paulsboro JV team, as they have a very small JV team this year. I mean, they are a D1 school, so it's not very uncommon to see. But Devin putting moves together, trying to get a stand-up right here. Talon doing a good job controlling the arms, controlling the head. Still doing a very good job by Devin, standing up right there, getting the 1 point. Talon needs to go right back on the attacks. Same for Devin. I mean, we can't wait around trying to go for attacks. Talon going for a shot. Devin doing a good job sprawling, trying to get behind. Talon getting right back out of that. We'd like to see him set up his shots more. I mean, it seems like Devin knows he's going to try to go for that low single. Devin going for one of his own. Devin again, the 2 points on the takedown right there. Very well done by him. Talon, he needs to get to a good, strong position. Doing a good job standing up, getting the 1 point. But Devin doesn't seem like he'll get the 1 point. Devin doing a good job standing on his legs. Luckily tonight, if possible, we will see the scoreboard, as we do have a low production tonight, unfortunately, but still going to be an amazing viewing experience. Now, Talon, like we would like to say all the time when Coach Morell is here, quick twitch movement. We're going to see a quick stand-up, but Devin doing a good job staying on top, controlling. All the time when Coach Morell is here, quick twitch movement. We're going to see a quick stand-up, but Devin doing a good job staying on. Trying to go for the single right there. He needs to bring it up, but Devin doing a good job with the whizzer. Talon needs to keep bringing that leg up, try to get the trip again. Devin still doing a very good job. Calls for a stalemate right there. Bring us back to neutral position. Now, as many may know, West Deptford and Paulsboro have a deep-rooted rivalry for many, many years between all sports. Football, wrestling. Very big rivalries. Wrestling, I would say, is the biggest rivalry. I mean, it's been a long time since we've been able to beat Paulsboro consistently, as both of our teams are usually very, very good. But Talon now on a shot. Devin doing a good job breaking out of it. Can't get the 2, though, as they go out of bounds once again. 14 seconds left in the second period, 4-2 for Paulsboro. Devin trying to go for a shot right there. Talon doing a good job defending it. Devin going for a low single again. Switching to that double. Needs to get up on his hips to get this 2. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. Match is still 4-2 as of right now. Like I said, there is only 6 matches tonight for the JV at 106, 113, and 145 with 3 repeats from Paulsboro JV wrestlers. Talon going for a nice re-attack right there. Can't get it done, though. Still attacking wrist, attacking heads. Both wrestlers seem to want to go for those far-away shots, going for those quick low singles. Don't want to tie up very much. Devin trying to go for an ankle pick right there. Devin doing a good job, though, capitalizing on that. Getting back points as of right now, with only 2 seconds left in the period. That'll bring us to the end of the match. Well done by both wrestlers. Quickly seeing that Paulsboro is no team to overlook, as they are a smaller team this year, but still. Need to treat him as any other opponent. Now we have our next match, Jared Lundfelt at 113 versus John Boyd. John a little bit more of a compact wrestler and Jared a little bit lengthier one. It'll be interesting to see how the two body types affect how they wrestle each other. Both wrestlers locking up in a hand fight right now. John doing a good job trying to get that Russian right there. Unfortunately, his headgear pops off. That'll bring the stop to the match. John's still trying to fix his headgear right now to try to get back into this match as fast as possible. He has to switch to stop Sean from standing up. Working that armbar again. Trying to get back points right here. And they'll definitely get him. Has a headlock right now. If he can keep rolling Sean over, it'll hopefully end in a pin. A headlock is a very dangerous position to be in for bottom. Very hard move to get out of. There is 40 seconds, so there's plenty of time in this period for Chris to keep working it. He needs to keep lifting the head, holding onto that arm. He needs to keep him in the circle. Sean doing a good job working out so he can get out of that headlock position. Chris, though, getting 3 back points for that. Now Chris needs to realize that, those types of moves are open. The position he was in, Sean may be leaving his head open to headlocks and things like that. Sean doing a good job getting a quick stand-up right there for the 1 point. Be nice to see Sean going right back on the attack. Both wrestlers still tied up right now. Chris trying to go for another single. Bringing it up right now. Good trip right there by Chris. Buzzer went off. That brought that to the end. Still 5 seconds left in the period, though. A little technical difficulty from Paulsboro. Unfortunately, not in the favor of Chris. Now, Chris just needs to keep him down for these 3 seconds. We saw Sean already get a quick stand-up. Good job by Chris, though, keeping him down on the mat. Coach Shields saying right now, need to stay on your toes. Can't let your knees on the mat. Need to keep pressure into Sean. Can't let him get the stand-up. Red chooses bottom. And again, we want to stop the quick stand-up from Sean. As we see Sean try to do again. Getting a nice reversal there, though, on Chris. Very good job moving his hips. And just like that, Chris will be on bottom. Score right now 7-3 in Chris's favor. And like we've been seeing from Sean, we'd like to see Chris have that quick twitch. Trying to beat the whistle. Trying to fight hands right now. Locked hands called. Good call by the ref tonight. That'll be 1 point for Chris. Brings the score to 8-3. Chris trying to go for sit out right now. Gets a good 1 point right there. Right back on the attack, what we love to see. Look how it backs out of it. He realizes that it's not going to work out. In a front headlock right now as Sean tries to go for a shot. Chris running him across. But Sean almost getting Chris on his back. Getting the 2 points still. 9-5 still in Chris's favor. Chris trying to go for another sit out right now. Sean doing a good job keeping pressure on the back so he can't get it. Staying behind, very well done by him. Chris trying to get up to his feet. Trying to go for another sit out right now. Doesn't work out. Sean still doing an amazing job staying behind him. Trying to fight wrist right now. Trish trying to go for a roll to get out of that. Chris just needs to stay in a safe position to not let up any points right now. Another ballser. Seems like the school bell seems to be the culprit of the buzzing. Chris, though, on bottom. Sean on top. We'd love to see another sit up by Chris. Trying to scoot to get it to stand up right now. Chris doing a good job turning his hips back into Sean. Into another headlock position. Chris doing an amazing job keeping that headlock. Needs to keep rolling Sean. That brings us to the end of the second period, though. 9-5 for Chris. Unfortunately, since we are away, we won't have any West Effort fans with us. We love to hear the electric in the building, but I'm sure we will hear it from our own wrestlers tonight. Score gets changed to 11-5 for a reversal. 1 point given to Chris as Sean wants to go to neutral. Now, Chris needs to understand that Sean wants to go for those 5-point moves. I mean, very dangerous moves like a headlock, some throws. Chris trying to go for another ankle pick right there. Sean doing a good job getting out of it. Sean going for a shot right now. Chris doing a good job keeping his laces on the mat. Getting behind again, getting another 2. They score 14-5. If Chris can score another 6 points, that will end in a tech fall for Chris, awarding 5 points to West Effort. Chris has been wrestling in an outstanding match tonight, showing very great skill. Sean trying to go for a roll right now, Granby. Chris, again, doing an amazing job staying behind him, not letting him get away. Has that 2-on-1 right now to control Sean. Possibly going for an armbar if he can. Chris doing a good job keeping pressure on top of Sean, so Sean cannot get into a base position to go for the stand-up. Trying to work the armbar right now. If he steps over the head, he'll get those back points most definitely, and possibly even a pin. A very deep armbar. Controlling the wrist. Just needs to take big steps to get it over Sean, as he's doing right now. Getting those back points. Has plenty of time to keep working Sean. Try to go for that pin. Getting all 3 of his back points. Good job switching to a half right there. Still has the armbar in, though. Going to try to run it again. Still hasn't gotten the 3 points for the back. Very well done by Chris, running that armbar. Very good match by Chris Andahar, working his moves that he wanted to use. Now we see our first repeat of the night. Devin Horton, once again, versus Nate Benner at 106. Nate Benner, a freshman, we talk about a lot when he wrestles. He's very fun to see wrestle, very fun to see him get better every single match. Luckily, since we are live streaming these matches, I mean, the coaches can go back and do film like most other sports would do. But we can nitpick the little tiny things that can make a wrestler better. Devin doing a good job getting that shot in. Getting 2 points on Nate right now. Nate trying to go for the stand-up. Devin grabbing on the ankle, though. Good job bringing him back to the mat. Nate needs to keep working for those stand-ups. I mean, it's almost there. And Devin trying to go for a tilt right now. Nate trying to clear off the arms of his wrist. It's very important to have that arm back when you go for a stand-up. Devin doing a good job keeping control right now, though. Still with a 2-on-1 on Nate. Trying to go for a tilt. Nate almost getting a headlock right now. Unfortunately, can't get it. Good job by Nate, though, rolling out of that tilt, trying to work another move. Devin still doing a good job keeping Nate on the ground. Only 30 seconds left in this first period. 2-1 right now for Devin. Nate on bottom now with only 27 seconds. Would like to see a quick stand-up. Devin needs to do a good job, getting a really good job grabbing that ankle right there, stopping Nate from doing a stand-up. Going to the single leg again, bringing Nate back down to the mat. Nate doing a good job fighting that. Right back on the attack. 2-1 right now. Devin getting a nice double leg right there. Bringing Nate to bottom again, getting those 2 points. And that'll bring us to the end of the period. 4-1 right now for Devin Horton. And as we say, we love to see these wrestlers evolve. I mean, right there, we just saw Nate immediately right back on the attack, trying to go for those legs once he got to stand up. Something that we talk about a lot on the live streams. Want to see wrestlers get right back into it. Devin choosing bottom, Nate on top. Good job keeping Devin on the mat. Devin trying to go for a quick stand-up right there. Nate staying hips on hips. Seems like he's trying to sneak a boot in right now. Trying to control the arms to stop the stand-up. Has a leg in right now. Nate needs to keep pushing against him to not allow him to stand up. It's very hard to stand up when you have one of your legs locked up. But Devin doing a good job getting out of that. Getting his 1 point. Again, right back on the attack. Both wrestlers, very well done. Nate trying to go for a shot right there. Devin doing a good job sprawling on, though, getting the front headlock. Trying to get behind right now. It would be best for Nate to just get out of that position, reset, try to go for a shot as you see him doing right here. Trying to go for those false steps. A little poke to the eye right there. Very common to see a poke to the eye. I mean, a lot of taps on the head, depending on your wrestling style. If it does happen again multiple times, though, the ref will eventually give points to the other wrestler for unsportsmanlike. Both wrestlers doing a good job trying to control the hands, trying to control the wrist. Devin doing a good job getting a shot right there, trying to bring up the double. Very good job finishing right there by Devin. Has a Turkin right now and a half. Lots of time to finish the half. No back points given, as Nate wasn't on farther than parallel long enough. Devin still doing a good job controlling the wrist that we've seen all night by him. Only 3 seconds left in the period. That brings us to the third period, 7-1 for Devon. Nate chooses bottom. We want to see a quick stand-up right here. Devon again grabbing that ankle. Very well done by him. Again, controlling that arm. Seems like that's what he's most comfortable with is his tilts. Again, back points right now. Only got the 2. Didn't hold him for a full 5 count. Nate in a good position to stand up. There it is right there. Makes the score 9-2. Now Nate wants to go on his attacks once again because if Devon does get another shot, it will make the score 11-2. And that'll end in a major for Devon. Awarding 4 points to Paulsboro. Devon going for another shot. Nate trying to keep that whizzer and try to counter it. Devon doing a good job right there, though. Locking up the cradle. He needs to get his legs free, get to the side. Getting 2 points for getting behind. Nate with the stand-up. Right back on his attacks, what we'd love to see. Still trying to go. Fortunately, it was a little sloppy, so Devon can capitalize on that. Again, 2 points again for a takedown. Now, right now, it's all about bonus points. It's just not about getting pinned. But Devon doing a good job using that leg to force Nate over, getting those back points right now. Nate just needs to keep fighting off his back, can't let up bonus points for his team. We've seen many matches come down to bonus points as we call back to a lot. Audubon. The match could have come down to bonus points. Now our next wrestler, Ryan Pavarento versus John Boyd once again. Ryan very strong for a lower weight, as you can see right now, trying to control John, but John doing a good job grabbing that leg. Both in a position to score as of right now. But Ryan ending up on top, getting those 2 points. Trying to go for a half right now. Needs to keep running it. Work out to the side, run it. Take his time with it. I mean, 1:23 left in the period. Needs to roll him back. Unfortunately, can't get any back points for it. John doing a good job rolling through on that. Trying to go for another half. This time controlling the wrist. Needs to settle John back. Ryan doing a good job trying to control the arms. Getting the back points right now. Again, 2 back points right there. Doesn't get the full 5 count. Trying to go for another half right now. John needs to look away, try to peel those hands off. Going for another half. I mean, it seems like it might be Ryan's favorite move. Very classic move. Lots of wrestlers love this move. Very easy to score with if you know how to do it right. Needs to watch a full Nelson right there, though. Ref almost calling it. You can see him looking around, trying to look at the hands. Ryan doing a good job keeping pressure, though. John still trying to roll through. Another good job by John rolling through on that. Another 2 points for backs. Only 13 seconds left in this first period. Love to see another set, maybe, of back points. We might see it. Might see a pin right here. Not sure if that was a pin. Nope, no pin called there. 2 back points for Ryan, though. Makes the score 8-0. But, I mean, now Ryan knows that he can put him into that half position and potentially end the match. Coin flip goes to Paulsboro. John chooses bottom. Potentially looking for a quick knee slide, stand up. Ryan needs to do a very good job stopping the first move. As he's doing right there, controlling the arm, bringing John back down to the mat. Trying to go for an arm bar right now. Has a 2-on-1, looking for the half again. John trying to do a sit-out right there. Now, I got to say, West Everett has been doing a very good job stopping stand-ups tonight. I mean, staying behind when they're trying to do sit-outs. You can tell that they've definitely been working on it. John trying to get another sit-out. Ryan doing another good job bringing him back down to the mat. Controlling wrist right now. Trying to go for another half. Needs to bring it across his knee and then run it. That'll be optimal. Going for a half, running it, getting the back points right now. Needs to stay chest to chest, lift the head up. John doing a good job trying to fight that. Another 2 back points given to Ryan. Would love to see Ryan finish on that half. I mean, he's been doing it so much this match. It would be nice to see him finish on it. But John is doing a very good job rolling through it. Ryan again with a half. Seems like he's sticking it right here. And there it is. Good job by Ryan getting the pin off of the half. I mean, like we said, we loved to see it. He's been working it all night. Now this will bring us to our last JV match of the night, Nick Graziano versus a repeat Sean Daniel. Chris Andahart earlier in the night beating Sean Daniel. Nick Graz, a very aggressive wrestler. As you can see already, going for those tie-ups. Pushing against Sean. Sean could use this opportunity to get a duck under and go for that double leg. Nick still staying very aggressive right now. Trying to go for a duck under. Doesn't see it. Both wrestlers just trying to set up moves right now. Looking for shots. Nick getting a little high in his stance. Needs to get a little bit lower. Doesn't want to leave his legs exposed. Trying to go for snap downs right here. There's a duck under right there by Sean. Graziano windshield wipering his face back so he can't finish that move right there. Well done by Nick. Both wrestlers just working in tie-ups right now. Trying to go for another duck under. Gets another half. Nick trying to go for the headlock right there. Trying to go for a mixer. Might be able to get it right here. Yep, there it is. And there's a stick by Nick Graziano. Very well done. Very nice end to the JV wrestling match against Paulsboro Red Raiders and West Defford Eagles. It does end in favor of the West Defford Eagles. Very good job by all the wrestlers. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you in a bit.